Fragile from Sting. A beautiful song, and on the surface it seems like there are only about 3 chords in it. It's in a minor key. We're in the key of E minor. Those 3 chords would be E minor, A minor, B, and then back to E minor. But if we look at the chord voicings are a bit more sophisticated than just that. And in fact, the actual triads that I just played are never actually voiced at all in the song. So let's take a look at the intro to start with. You basically have a move of the 1 chord, which is E minor, going to the 5 chord, which is B, and back to 1. The way it's voiced, though, is like this. Okay, so let's look at what that is. On the top, we have the notes D, F sharp, B. So that's a first inversion of a B minor chord, B, D, F sharp. On the bottom, you have an E note. So when I look at that, I'm thinking to myself, okay, E minor is E, G, B. The 7th is D. The 9th is F sharp. So the top 3 notes of E minor 9 are actually that B minor. So I'm thinking this as a B minor over E. And the overall tonality is, in fact, E minor 9, but there's no 3rd in it. There's no G in it. So it's an open sound. So we have this. Okay, the next chord, we have an A chord on top in first inversion. C sharp, E, A. That's with a B on the bottom. So you're getting something like a B9 sus4. Okay, what is all that? Well, a B chord is B, D sharp, F sharp. The 7th would be A. The 9th would be C sharp. So what we're doing is we're taking the 3rd, the D sharp, moving it up to E. So there's your sus4. And if you take those top 3 notes now, the E, A, C sharp, well, that's just an A chord, isn't it, in second inversion? And you still have your B on the bottom. So our 2 intro chords are B minor over E, A over B. And that's nice. That's a nice sophisticated harmony that opens it up to what comes next, which is the main motif of the song. So we're starting with an E minor sound, but the way the chords are voiced on the guitar and on the keyboards as well in certain spots is like this. Okay, those are the intervals of a 6th. And we're starting with a simple melody here on the top. B, A, G, G, B, and compared to E minor, that's a nice little singable melody. If we go to its relative major, G major, sounds like a nursery rhyme almost, right? Okay, so the harmonized note, the 6th, against the B is a D. C against A. B against G. And those intervals continue. So now we're going to change to the A minor sound. But when we land on it, the melody note is a G, harmonized with a B. So we don't have the 3rd, the C natural in there, okay? F sharp and A, E and G. So now we get to what would be the B chord, or a B7 chord, and it's voiced like this. Okay, so the first thing we do is we have a G note in the melody, harmonized with a B. So I would label that as the flat 6 of B, the G. I wouldn't call it the sharp 5 because we have the natural 5 right after it. So I'd call it G flat 6. Okay, so now we finally get a third of a chord in the voicing. We get a D sharp on top against the B, harmonized with an F sharp. All right. So those patterns, those 6, they remain throughout the song like that. And it's a great example of how to open up the sound of chords so that they're not so clunky. When I listen to this song and I hear all the reverb just being drenched everywhere and all of the percussion, and it almost makes me think of like the rainforest, which was a cause that Sting was, very active in at the time. So I don't think that was an accident to sort of take you to that place. And I think the harmony, the way it's laid out like that, just contributes to that atmosphere of openness. I think it works perfectly, for the song. Okay, the only other chord that's in the song is the C chord. And it's funny because in the song, we never go to the relative major. There's no G chord in the song at all. So in the chorus, we have this C, and the melody starts with an A note. Right, again, very singable melody, very simple melody. And so, again, harmonized with 6. Down to B. And then the E minor. Now that, to me, is like the hook of the song. That's the refrain in the chorus, and it's repeated. And it's super strong because you're going right down the scale, the E minor scale, from G, F sharp, E, against the E note in the bottom. So. Okay. That's a beautiful sound. The only other thing I would point out, we actually, at the very end of the song, there is an arpeggio, which I believe is played on a harp. I don't have a harp, but it sounds like this. It's an E minor arpeggio. We're getting an E minor with an added 9th in it. E, F sharp, G, there's the 3rd, B. Landing on that 9th, that F sharp on top, and then the finality of the end of the song. I hope you enjoyed today's breakdown. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channel for more videos like this to come, and thank you for watching.